Welcome to the Bentley Library Research Essentials tutorials. In this tutorial, we'll discuss how industries are classified using NAICS codes and how to locate a company's industry code. For the census and statistical purposes, the U.S. government created a system to organize companies into types of industries called the North American Industry Classification System, commonly shortened to NAICS. NAICS uses numerical codes, generally ranging from 2 to 6 digits, to identify specific industries. The more digits the code includes, the more narrow the industry category. The U.S. Census Bureau, during an economic census, reviews companies, determines their primary industry, and then assigns the company a NAICS code. Let's look at this more closely using the Hershey Company as our example. If you are trying to figure out Hershey's NAICS code, consider what you know about their business from conducting company research. You may learn from their website, SEC filings, and company profiles that the company produces various chocolates and candies. Using the company's business description, you can then begin to figure out the appropriate industry and code. For instance, NAICS codes 31 through 33 refers to the manufacturing sector. By adding digits to those codes, the category is narrowed. NAICS code 311 narrows to food manufacturing, and so on. While this is one way to figure out how your company may be classified, drilling into the NAICS codes really isn't necessarily the most efficient way to discover your company's classification. To determine the NAICS code associated with a company, use the library databases. On the library homepage, go to the Databases A to Z page. You'll want to select the Company Research filter to focus the list of resources. Let's use Mergent Intellect, though other databases that include company profiles will also include that company's primary industry code. Once in the database, search for the Hershey Company and select the appropriate listing. You'll want to look for the Industry Details section. This area will point us to the relevant NAICS code. You may have noticed that the profile also has a SIC code. The SIC, or the Standard Industrial Classification Code, is the U.S. government's older industry classification system, similar to the NAICS. While the SIC system has been retired, SIC codes are still sometimes used to organize information about a particular industry, so you should also make note of this code when doing research. You'll want to focus on a company's primary NAICS code. However, your company may have several associated industry codes. For example, if you were researching Apple Inc., which is a large and diversified company, several industries and industry codes may be associated with the company. Once you have your industry codes, you can then use that code to help in conducting industry research. We hope that you have found this tutorial useful as an introduction to industry codes. If you would like additional assistance or have any questions about your research, please contact us at the reference desk.